Hey guys, it's Robin, and in this video I'm going to show you how to play a Django-Style Diminished Arpeggio. I'm going to show you how diminished harmony works in Gypsy Jazz, what chords you can play it over, and teach you part of this etude that I just played. I made a free tab for this video, a PDF, and you can go below the video, put your name and email in, and I'll send you the PDF. It's got the tab, and it will really help with this lesson. So, if there's one sound that is the most important sound in Gypsy Jazz, it's that diminished sound. And we mainly use diminished over dominant 7th chords, right? So if we're playing over E7, we use this sound. And it just adds all the gypsy tension. Right, but what is it? What are we doing? So the normal rule, or the simple rule, is if you're playing over E7, then you just go up a fret, and then play diminished, right? And I recommend before playing fancy arpeggios and licks, just get that classic diminished shape and realize where it works over E7. So for it's the 3rd fret, the 6th fret, the 9th fret, and the 12th fret, right? Over E7. Now, that little lick I was playing, it's basically taken from that same harmony. So if you got E7, right, 12th fret, every 3 frets down, get comfortable with that sound, right? And then the arpeggio or the lick or whatever it is will always be based off this shape, right? So you got your pinky there, is the F, so the arpeggio, right, works over E7, and you just based from that. Right, and in this etude, check it out, I'll play it for you once again, just over this is over Sweet Georgia Brown, and then I'll break it down. E7, A7, right, I'll show you a trick in a minute, D7, right, so, okay, this is over Sweet Georgia Brown. Check this out. If you know Sweet Georgia Brown, it goes E7, D7, right, check this. Diminished works like this. So if you take it on the 6th fret, right, over the E7, that's the diminished that works. When you go to A7, this is so cool, just drop it a fret, and you happen to hit the diminished that works over the A7, right? We're going, but on the diminished, you just drop it a fret. So E7, E7, A7, dropping it a fret, and guess what? Yeah, D7, D7. So E7, 6th fret, A7, drop it a fret, every 3 frets, D7, drop it another fret. Right, so that's a really good trick. Even if you're in a solo on Sweet Georgia Brown, that trick of just the chords. Now, this little etude is a little bit fancy. I've got one of my favorite kind of diminished lick ideas, and it goes. Right, so it's basically, you can hear the harmony, and we're just going. We're using glissando. And then the diminished, it's kind of a diminished lick. And of course, this etude demonstrates that you can do it every 3 frets going down. So the same lick. Right, get the tab. This will really help because all these things are tabbed out so you can really get it under your fingers. So in the club, this comes from a 3 arpeggio etudes on Sweet Georgia Brown.
Arpeggio etude number 3, Sweet Georgia Brown.
I'll play it really slow for you now. So just hear the chords.
2, 3, 4.
E7. I'll play the chords now. A7. Hear how the diminished works. Sounds great. Now we go to D7. So you can hear how we're using the concept, right? Right, and we're just making the lick. Whatever the lick or phrase is, you're doing it every 3 frets to kind of make it interesting, just like the chord. You know, whatever lick is. So number one, you need to know the concept. Which diminished chord works over E7, which works over A7, which works over D7. And then you can base your arpeggio or your lick. I'm teaching you a kind of, it's actually, you know, it's not a Django lick, but it's one of my favorite diminished licks because you've got that kind of. Right, so E7, A7, and it's really cool. I'll play it full speed again so you can kind of hear it in context of Sweet Georgia Brown, right? Here we go. Get the tab. A7. Feels great. D7. G major, right? Sweet Georgia Brown, G. Now we're going to go back to E7. There's the shape. A7. Right, so it's such an important sound in Gypsy Jazz, you may as well kind of get it right. Step one, if you're playing over D7, you don't play D diminished, you go, right? 1 fret above, so D7, right? Another way to look at it, this is really interesting. B7, right? There's a B7. And then I just said we can go up a fret and play the diminished, so there it is there. So you got, right? So build the chord before you get into your fancy arpeggios. And then I've been showing you that on Sweet Georgia Brown, it's pretty awesome because you can go, and it really kind of helps out. So step one, get the tab, get the PDF, just go to the link below, put your name in, and I'll send you the tab, and it will really help because it's a little bit tricky, this little lick. Then you can do it in your own time, print it out or whatever. Step number 2 is just get the concept. So when you're over E7, you know, realize which diminished shape works. And then, you know, just try basic arpeggios. Something like, right? And then you start to get it. And then the whole reason I made these 3 arpeggio etude series in the Gypsy Jazz Club is that sometimes we practice arpeggios out of context. So I like to use them in context of music. So all these arpeggios in the Gypsy Jazz Club are actually written over tunes, you know, so we've got 3 arpeggio etudes on Minor Swing or All of Me or Sweet Georgia Brown, Dark Eyes, whatever. They're in the club waiting for you. And it's a great way to get the Gypsy Jazz sound in your playing. Without practicing boring arpeggios, but you're practicing etudes. So that's it. So get the tab, get the PDF, and you know the drill. Have a go, take it slow, stay inspired. Lots of love from me.